I've seen so many times that women, when they put their opinion across or when they want to assert themselves, they're called aggressive. You know, oh, you're aggressive. There were university scams, there were fake mark sheet scams, there are paper leak scams, there are admission scams, there are scholarship scams, there are fake university scams.
वो परफॉर्म करने से पहले शायद मैं उससे कनेक्ट नहीं फील कर पा रही थी और आई थिंक वी जस्ट डिड वन टेक एंड दे वर वेरी हैप्पी बट आई थॉट आई रियली वांटेड टू गिव अनदर टेक बट वो जो फर्स्ट में आया ना तो आई थिंक दैट फर्स्ट कनेक्ट व्हिच आई गॉट फॉर द कैरेक्टर from that audition only.
Concern over exam pressure, concern over the rate of suicides. So this is something that needs to be discussed. The fact that, oh, just because we're showing women in multiple relationships or something, and so that is our statement of being liberal. No, I think that is not what we're trying to portray. What we're talking about is a gender equality. Luckily with OTT, there is not that box office success kind of that is going ching ching, every time a ticket is bought. But the fact that people have accepted your character, people are liking your work, they're appreciating your work. Don'tmesswithme.com.
Perfect. 10 on 10 for that.
Yeah, don't mess with me.
Hi, this is Sheetal. You are watching Pinkvilla. Joining me in a conversation today, we have Raveena Tandon and Anushka Kaushik. Let me tell you that we are going to talk about Patna Shukla, a movie that is going to shock you and empower you at the same time. Let's welcome them. Hi.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Yeah, great. How are you?
All good. I must say that I've already watched the movie and I love it because a similar incident has happened with one of my friend when I was in school.
Wow.
Okay, very similar actually. I'll tell you about it क्योंकि उनको भी ऐसा ही था कि she was about to get 95 according to her, but she got just pass वाला marks. ठीक है, and उन्होंने revaluation के लिए डाला था. Back then वो था ना revaluation के लिए हम डालेंगे, but revaluation के बाद उसके marks और कम हो गए.
Oh gosh.
So when I saw this movie, I was like, एक तो आई ओपनर है बहुत लोगों के लिए जिनको ये स्कैम के बारे में नहीं पता है एंड आई सेड एम्पावरिंग बिकॉज योर कैरेक्टर इट इज़ सो अमेजिंग व्हेन पीपल से वो ट्रेलर में भी दिखाते हैं कि अरे तुम तो बहुत अच्छा खाना पकाती हो एंड देन यू आर लाइक मैं लॉयर भी हूँ राइट इट्स सो एम्पावरिंग एट द सेम टाइम सो कंग्रेचुलेशंस टू बोथ ऑफ यू
Thank you.
आई वांट टू स्टार्ट ऑफ बाय आस्किंग यू व्हाट मेड यू से येस टू दिस मूवी
I think it was very important for something like this to come out because there was not much awareness about it. In fact, even I didn't know that something like this does happen till I read the script. And then when I started Googling, I was like, so many incidents that are happening, and this is regarding our young students who are our future. They are the ones who are going to shape the new India. And this is like literally उनकी lives के साथ खिलवाड़ हो रहा है just when they are beginning, just when they are starting off. And so many of them lose hope, so many of them have lost their lives probably in while just trying to even come to terms with the fact that their future is completely destroyed. So this is something that we want to give hope to people that yes, these things do happen, but there are ways also to battle through it. Coming to the scams, when I actually started searching the internet, and there was so much. There were university scams, there were fake mark sheet scams, there are paper leak scams, there are admission scams, there are scholarship scams, there are fake university scams.
It's a long list.
So imagine what the common man goes through when they are just about starting off their life and they've invested all that they have through their meager sources of income in their children's future, and then something like this happens. Where do they go? What can you do? It's such a helpless situation, and that's when Arbaz and I were talking, we have children nearly the same age and they are both students, and we were like, God forbid this happens to anyone whom we know. So yeah, it's something that we believed very strongly in.
Yeah. And thank you for taking this up because I don't think anybody else could have done it as good as you.
Yeah, because somehow it doesn't make headline news.
It's all under the wraps.
It's all under the wraps. It's only now that I think our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji has started bringing this out in every Mann Ki Baat and all, when he talks about it, concern over exam pressure, concern over the rate of suicides. So this is something that needs to be discussed.
Needs to be discussed,
yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Anushka, I want to talk to you about how did this role come to you?
How it came to me, I auditioned for this part actually. I got a call from Mukesh sir's team and they told me that this is the part and this character is based in Patna. I was like, just give me one day, I really want to prep and come. They are like, no, we have very less time, just come. I was like, no, I just need a day to prep because, and I really wanted to know more about the characters. They are like, it's just, this is the script, whatever you feel like, now do it. And then I went to the office. I was expecting like any other audition, like someone, coordinator, somebody from the team will be there. Then I just entered the room and the panel of 7 people sitting with Arbaz sir. And I was like, acha, I have to perform in front of them right now. Then definitely I think, I'll not say कि जब मैंने वो part पढ़ा उससे मुझे connect हुआ, but the minute I played that single scene, no, it was really, I think as an actor I can say I was literally there. वो perform करने से पहले शायद मैं उससे connect नहीं feel कर पा रही थी और I think we just did one take and they were very happy, but I thought I really wanted to give another take. But वो जो first में आया ना, तो I think that first connect which I got for the character from that audition only, and I think that's the reason why I got to play this part, you know, which the character.
As what I heard from her audition, that she was like a one take go. One take on. She just nailed it in the first take. That she was so good.
Wow. Yeah. Perfect Rinki Kumari that you've got.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But how were you both as students? I really want to know.
Well, she's a brilliant one.
Oh my God.
I was good till a certain time, till my 8th standard. After my 8th standard, I had a little downfall percentage-wise. But yeah, I scored well in those days, which used to be like a first class, not distinction, but first class. So it was not that I was like, oh, just pass types. I did well.
But nowadays, the well is like 98, 99%.
99% to get admission in a college.
You'll not get. There are few colleges.
You've got
which you will not
94%,
get.
right?
I got 94.
Okay, so.
But I think, again, like coming back to the point, it's very important to educate in one subject which we don't talk about is like educating in life for sure.
Yeah, that's so true. And even finances, right? Where do we learn about, say, filing taxes and all of that? वो तो सिखाया ही नहीं जाता है. You know, Raveena ma'am, I want to talk to you about this one thing that I noticed even while watching the movie is that often women are told that you shouldn't be opinionated, right? तुम कुछ भी बोल रहे हो वो बोलते अरे नहीं नहीं, hush it down, you're ज़्यादा ऐसे मत बैठो, ऐसे मत करो. So for you also, even in the character, when you say that वो बोलती है मैं बहुत अच्छा, आप बहुत अच्छा खाना बनाते हो और and you're like मैं भी lawyer भी हूँ. And then there's another person saying that हाँ affidavit बना लेती है ठीक से, right? So it's again like asking you to just hush it down and not express yourself.
Yeah.
But has it ever happened in your real life that people have asked you to be a little less opinionated?
Yeah, I don't know why. Initially, probably, I do have an opinion about things and I do believe in equality and I do believe the fact that, you know, when women, I've seen so many times that women, when they put their opinion across or when they want to assert themselves, they're called aggressive. You know, oh, you're aggressive. What do you mean by that? Just because I want to say a thing and I'm saying, okay, but this is how I'm asserting myself, you become aggressive. So that is something that, yes, I've probably heard in real life as well.
And has it happened with you?
No, I just want to add from that only because as the directors also, you know, if there is a female director or even let's say boss, you'll be like, your boss lady hai, बहुत ही ज़्यादा खड़ूस है. But I think if your boss, if he's a male, you're ready to take his orders, you're ready to take his anger as well. Yeah. So that is the problem for sure. And that's everywhere.
You know, it's almost like people say that profession has no gender, but clearly people are making it that अच्छा ये काम तो सिर्फ लड़कियां ही कर सकती है, ये सिर्फ लड़के ही कर सकते हैं, right? It's a little weird that way.
But definitely, I think we are progressing and we are in the right direction for sure. Even if we talk about our film as well, the cinematographer, the editor, they are all women.
It's so amazing to see that.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, when you say that, I had one question for both of you actually. How do you see women are being portrayed in Indian cinema, right? I'm sure it's evolved over the years, but what is that one change that you see?
I think, like she said, it is going towards a progressive path for sure. And there is the varied kind of characters that we are, you know, talking about these days. But yes, and I'm not only talking about the fact that, oh, just because we're showing women in multiple relationships or something, and so that is our statement of being liberal. No, I think that is not what we're trying to portray. What we're talking about is a gender equality. What we're talking about is, equal opportunities, and that is where, for me, progress starts at. To see more women at the workplace. And like she proudly said, we had, a female
editor,
a DOP, and it was such a pleasure to work with her. And so to see more women faces in your workplace, in and around you, is also very empowering. So it kind of opens out a lot of windows, and there needs to be a lot more inclusiveness. So that kind of works for me.
We are slowly getting there, is what I would say.
We are definitely getting there.
Yeah. You have anything to say about this?
No, yeah, I mean, मेरा तो जर्नी की मैं बात करूँ और रवीना मैम के सामने तो ऐसा लगेगा 3-4 साल जो भी मैंने काम किया है उसमें भी मैं कहूँ there have been times ma'am that I am the only girl on set. Nobody, like the DOP, be it the actor, be it the directors, because I am playing a female part. That's the only reason I think I am there on set. Otherwise, they would have made it like लड़का को भी लड़की बना के they would have done the whole part.
For actors, they say your journey is from Friday to Friday, right? When we talk about box office numbers. But when your movie or a show releases on OTT, ma'am, what is the measure of success for you as an actor?
The acceptance of your character. And see, nowadays, luckily with OTT, there is not that box office success kind of that is going ching-ching, every time a ticket is bought. But the fact that people have accepted your character, people are liking your work, they're appreciating your work. And of course, the kind of roles that we are doing is getting that chance of experimentation. And I do believe that luckily for us now, there's a niche audience for every kind of film or every kind of story that a filmmaker or a storyteller wants to tell. So there is that niche audience for that. And so that is, in a way, for me, I believe, broadening the horizon.
Yeah. And I want to say you're like the queen of OTT.
Oh God.
Because she's everywhere, right?
Okay,
which is
that
an amazing
might not
thing.
be such a good sign also.
No, it's an amazing thing for all the fans out there.
Thank you, thank you.
Anushka, I want to ask you, you started with YouTube and then OTT shows and all that. How's your transition journey been like?
Transition journey, and I think I started from theatre actually, and theatre at a time I was doing very different characters. Let's say I was doing method acting as well, where I was playing this lady, 60-year-old lady, and wearing a white sari and going in metros everywhere. But after that, when I started doing YouTube, there was only the urban characters, only like a pretty lovable characters, only that. And then I leaving that and just doing a part, let's say Thar movie mein, just 3 scenes. So that's the reason why, because I could do so much more in OTTs and films like that. So definitely now I can say that I have like actually tasted few things.
True.
But that,
Lastly, we often ask you questions like, what have you learned from your character, right? But I want to ask you both, what have you learned from each other? While
I have the long list.
Yeah, I know you have a long list, but I want to know her thing.
No, I think the freshness that she comes with, the openness to learn, is something that I would like to credit her with. Sometimes we feel at some points that, oh, maybe we know it all, but it was just amazing to watch her, unfold and completely, give herself up to the environment that she was in. That is what I really, really appreciated her. Yeah.
Okay, now, right, as kids, our email IDs used to be like crazy. Like sheetal.say_sweetheart@whatever.com,
Oh,
right?
you don't want to hear mine because I can't reveal it.
Don't.
But I'll tell you the story behind it.
Yeah, okay. So what I'm going to give you is two names each. What would their funny email ID be as a kid?
Oh God, thinking
Yeah,
quiz.
thinking.
I can't do that right now.
We'll start with you. What will her funny email ID be as a kid?
funny email ID as kid.
Yeah. And you can think for her.
Okay, let me think. I need time for this. As a kid, she'll be like,
Okay, I can say for her.
Yeah.
Hers will be bellmujhemar.com. .in, .com or whatever. Because she has that naughty streak in her, which she must have been like that. Huh.
Agreed.
अच्छा इतना लंबा है
हाँ, रख सकते.
Nothing is coming.
Nothing is coming. You want to help her? What would
please
you
tell
also?
her.
You don't reveal your real one, but क्या होगा?
बिकॉज आपने रवीना मैम को देखा ही तब से है ना कि यार बाल उड़ रहे
बचपन
हैं।
का के अभी?
बचपन
का
she saying,
के
no?
यंग का के टीन्स का के
टीन्स का बता दो जो फनी है वो
मेरा
बता।
तो एवोल्यूशन है. सो
तभी मैं बोल रही हूँ,
बचपन का
बचपन का
would
मैं
have been
सोच ही नहीं पा रही।
gulabjamun.com.
आई कैन नॉट इवन इमेजिन सी बिकॉज इंटरमीडिएट देख के मैं इमेजिन ही नहीं कर
I
सकती गुलाब
love
जामुन।
gulab jamun. Yeah.
ओके नेक्स्ट वाला गुलाब जामुन के बाद
Gulabjamun.com के बाद
कीटो बनाओ, कीटो।
इंटरमिटेंट
would be no, then that was my then college phase
College
and
phase,
metamorphosis.
teens, हाँ,
Yeah.
हाँ.
Then would be like, you know,
chubbycheeks.com
no, that got over with the gulab jamun phase.
no
Then college would have been don'tmesswithme.com.
परफेक्ट 10 on 10 for that.
Yeah,
for
don't
sure.
mess with me.
And I think that still stays, right?
No, yeah,
It's
now
changed,
it's little, now it's like, I'm trying to be
down.
less, like they say, don't be aggressive.
Oh, no. But thank
Don't
you.
be opinionated, don't be aggressive. Okay, boring.
That should be the expression. Okay. But thank you so much for such a lovely conversation. I
Thank
want
you.
everyone to watch this movie. So,
Yes.
thank you.
Thank you so much. Hi, this is Raveena Tandon and you are watching me and Anushka Kaushik on Pinkvilla. So please do watch our movie that's coming on Disney Plus Hotstar on the 29th of March. Very interesting and very informative, Patna Shukla.